Hello and welcome to AUC News. I am Haya I. On Wednesday, several rockets were fired towards the Kabul International Airport in the Afghan capital. The failed rocket attack was targeting Defense Secretary James Mattis, who was in town for a visit. The rockets were fired from an unknown location. Najib Danish, spokesman for Afghan Interior Ministry, did not reveal the amount of rockets fired. He claimed that one of the rockets struck a home near the airport and therefore wounded the 5 victims.
با تعداد 4 نفر در شفاخانه ما آورده شد. 2 طفل بود، 2 طفلش یک شوهر بود، یک خانم بود. امروز فعلا بسترش کردیم در شفاخانه وزیر اکبر خان. 2 طفل دیگر شفاخانه اطفال فرش کردیم.
Officials claimed that NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg and Mattis had already left the airport. However, at least 5 other people were wounded, including a woman who was not in a very good health condition. Posting on his Twitter account, Zabihullah Mujahid, a Taliban spokesman, claimed being responsible for the fire rockets. Danish said that the suspected areas from where the rockets were fired has been surrounded by Afghani security forces. The director of the Kabul airport announced that all flights were cancelled due to the attack. Moving from Afghanistan to Ukraine, a series of explosions spread all over the town of Kalivinka after a huge fire occurred in central Ukraine. The fire took place on a Tuesday night where the electricity and gas supply were turned off to ensure the safety of the residents.
Для нас саме головне це забезпечити безпеку громадян, тому була організована негайна евакуація зі всіх міст, які можуть бути потенційно уражені уламками від вибухів боєприпасів.
Authorities evacuated 30,000 people from the city, that is 190 kilometers away from the capital Kyiv. The fire started on Tuesday and the smoke continued till the other day in the morning.
Надо просто пережить. Мы бессильны что-то помочь, ничем никому не можем. Наше дело переждать. Повезет, переждем, не повезет, значит не переждем.
Authorities have not reported any death or injuries, yet 4 residential buildings were damaged by the explosion. In Washington, D.C., independent vendors have found a loophole around the law that makes it illegal to buy or sell marijuana. Vendors are offering medical-grade marijuana-infused gummy worms, marijuana in jars, and even concentrates, as well as T-shirts with a gift of marijuana attached. Entrepreneurs are taking advantage of a law that allows friends to share up to 1 ounce marijuana after D.C. voters approved recreational cannabis in 2014, but not its sale.
We can't outright sell cannabis or edibles, but we're allowed to gift them. So what we do, we sell raffle tickets. And with our raffle tickets, we gift any of our edibles or whatever we have that's medicated.
DC police say the legal loophole is not fooling anyone, but they admit they aren't actively out hunting for marijuana vendors. The U.S. Congress has the final authority over Washington, D.C.'s affairs, since marijuana is still illegal under federal law. Therefore, the city is prohibited from legalizing sales and taxing them, which would provide the funding to develop and enforce regulations.
What are they going to do? I mean, throw us all in jail? I don't think so. My problem is I can't convince people that marijuana is an issue that they should go to jail for, in spite of the fact that thousands and thousands and thousands of our poor residents have gone to jail for it over the past 40 years or so because of the failed war on drugs.
From the USA to the Middle East, Saudi women now have the permission to drive after Prince Mohammed bin Salman decided to modernize Saudi Arabia Kingdom. The Saudi Kingdom is now open to the world. The decision of letting women drive in conservative kingdom of Saudi Arabia is a huge mark for women's rights.
الحمد لله إنه أنا اليوم عايشة وشفت القرار ده على أرض الواقع. يعني أنا كنت خايفة إنه أنا أموت قبل اليوم ده اللي يطلع فيه القرار. لأن أنا كنت شايلة هم حفيدتي إنه هي ما حتعاني نفس الصعوبات اللي أنا عانيت منها، من البهدلة في الشوارع، من انتظار السواقين، من إني أقدر أروح شغلي.
The closed bubble that the Saudi women has been living in for all the past years is not open to the world. They started to practice their lives easily after gaining their rights.
القيادة الرشيدة الشابة، الانفتاح اللي صاير موجود الآن، صح متأخر بس كويس إنه طلع. يعني كويس إنه ما تأخر أكتر.
Activists in Saudi Arabia stated on Wednesday that having the right to drive is one of a long list demands that they are asking for to have equality in the kingdom. This was the AUC's newscast. Thank you for watching AUC TV.